I'm so excited. Dale got me one of the most thoughtful gifts. He surprised me, completely surprised me. So while the video might not be the best, it's not that bad. The sound should be very nice. He is watching the game, Colts and Titans football game, in the other room, and I'm working on some more Christmas projects. And it's a nice day. It's Sunday. We decided to celebrate our Christmas, just the four of us today, as we will be traveling for the holidays, and that's exciting. So I just wanted to do a practice video, do some rambling. I'm working on an embroidery kit and finishing up a gift. I am also wanting to get better at storytelling. I've always been obsessed with stories, reading since I was a kid. And this is called What's Your Story? It's a workbook for the storyteller and all of us. That is exciting. Still drinking hot coffee in my other thoughtful Christmas gift from the family. It is an Ember coffee mug, and it's red. It's 14 ounces, so I'm very excited about that. I got Dale a towel warmer because Dale is always cold, and we didn't go overboard this year. We kept it simple, thoughtful, considerate gifts. Dale knows that I want to create more content, and he wanted me to be more professional. He was laughing, because I would hold the lapel mic, because if the audio was better when I would hold it up to my face. And he just wanted me to be more confident, is actually what he decided. And he knew that would be a great gift for me. So I love it so much. I feel very professional now, big time. We did have to order a Lightning USB adapter. I don't know. So because I do film my videos with an iPhone, but I'm an I'm an Android user. So anyway, it's a lot, and I get overwhelmed with the tech. Oh, well, now you need this. And now you need this. And that will stop me up pretty easily. That will put a pause on what creating content. He also got me a boom, so sometimes I'll use that, but right now this is just on the stand because I wanted to start out slow and steady. We are driving from West Tennessee, where I live now. We've lived here for 8 years. We are going to be driving to Indiana. So it's about 6.5 hours. We're going to travel on Tuesday. Because we're going to be driving on Christmas Eve, I'm going to try to pack food for us. Because I don't want to get a lot of snacks. I don't know what will be open on Christmas Eve. So I want to be prepared. Also, I'm going to be packing in the cooler. I'm going to pack maybe both of the steaks. They're ribeyes. They're about 14 ounces each. And we're going to take our tasty air fryer that I call Tina. We're going to take that so that on Christmas Day, when we go see the Johnson side of the family, my in-laws and all of his extended family, I will have a steak. So I did that at Thanksgiving. It worked out fantastically. So I'm going to do it again for Christmas. And I'm very excited. We're going to be gone for 4 or 5 days. So it's going to be great. A great time to spend with the family. We're going to see everybody. We're going to get to see everybody. So that's exciting. I am going to put out a video between Christmas and New Year's. New Year's. that talks about, a year in review. We had a lot of big pivots and changes and decisions and a lot of growth this year. All of us, all four of us. So I'm excited. We had just for this stage of life, what I learned about myself, my strengths, my weaknesses, and I did a personality test months ago. I need to look at it, but it taught me a lot about myself, about what, I don't like the glare of my glasses, what I need to be mindful of, and really like that. I love personality tests. My dad always loved a personality test. He had a book called something very similar to Jordan Peterson's personality, like website. But it was the INTJ and the INFJ, those types of personality tests, that paradigm for it. I don't know. And he loved those. But anyway, I digress. So this is just like a test video. I probably won't even edit it because I don't know how, because it's on my laptop. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it onto my YouTube channel. I'm so bad at that part of it. I've found a couple of channels that I really like. I watched a couple of podcasts that were very interesting. This is something else I'm considering doing. It makes me feel kind of like uncomfortable, not in a bad way, but like, oh gosh, can I do it? Is it going to be, is it going to be a success? Who cares? Just do it. I'm just going to try it. And that is a newsletter of like the things that I've been into. I don't know, this is like a brand new idea that I have. So, but some of the things I might include in a newsletter would be, in podcasts or articles I've, listened to, or podcasts that I've watched, articles I've read, something that has struck me. And the two podcasts that I watched recently, just in the last couple of days, were so interesting. And one, I'm a big fan. I'm a super fan of Michaela Peterson. That is because she came into my life last year in January of 2023 at just the right moment. I heard the right message at exactly the right time. So I've been a big fan of hers since then. Her podcast has grown, in the last almost 2 years that I've been watching her, that I have found her. I found her because of her message of, the lion diet, the carnivore diet, whatever. I started doing that in January of 2023 after trying everything. Like, did you try this? I tried it. Did you try this? I tried it. I tried it all. I tried the surgeries. I tried the pills. I did it. I did all of that, and nothing worked for me the way that the carnivore diet worked for me. So I still do that to this day, happily, sustainably, with joy. And pardon me, I don't know. Anyway, has it solved every single one of my problems in life? Of course not. Nothing can do that. But anyway, I watched her and Tammy Peterson, who was her mother, and that was a really interesting conversation. I don't know why, but I prefer to watch podcasts. So it was fascinating. It was just a Q&A. So that one was really compelling, and I recommend it. The other one that I don't even know what made me click on it, to be honest, but just a little backstory. Dale and I have been married since 2003. Started dating at the end of 2001. We were friends first, and then we started dating, that kind of thing. We got married 2 years later in 2003. Dale's 7.5 years older than me. And he's amazing. I married very, very well. I met Dale when I was 25, and we got married when I was 28. It has been the best decision I have ever made. And he's made my life complete. Hang on. Okay. But and I tell you all that because I clicked on a thumbnail for Modern Wisdom podcast, which I really like. Most, the guests on Chris Williamson's Modern Wisdom podcast. But this one I clicked on, I have no idea what made me click on it because it was another man, and it's Dwayne from Dry Creek Wrangler School. I'd never heard of him. He looks like, kind of like, he looks like a cowboy. And so I thought, oh, well, I'm going to watch this. It was such a compelling, fascinating, intriguing conversation. I highly recommend it, especially if you are a man or have sons or, I have a husband, I have a stepson, I have a brother, I had a dad, I have, a father-in-law. I think men are integrally important in the world. So it was a fascinating conversation. So I highly recommend you watch Dwayne, Dry Creek Wrangler School. He's got a YouTube channel. So right now I'm watching all his, videos on his channel. I'm going through them slowly, but he just sits and talks, and, it's just interesting. So that's the other one that I have been thinking about and watching content on that. So, all right, I'm going to go. This is a test. It's over 10 minutes. So I'll see you later. Bye.
Let's check and see.